You were a revolutionary as a player, but you're also revolutionary as an organizer. Your brainchild, the Grand Chess Tour. Talk to us about that. What's the future for the Grand Chess Tour? We just finished a couple of events here in St. Louis. Fabi, first of all, congratulations. I mean, the first Grand Chess Tour title overall, St. Phil Cup, the third one. Tell us a bit about the Grand Chess Tour and its future.
Oh, the idea of having events, global chess events, professional events, it's not new. So I was behind the Grandmaster Association creation back in 1986. And again, the idea was to have a professional circuit. I always believed that it was the best way to actually elevate the game of chess. And I tried. I mean, there were attempts. It's almost every decade. So we just had this in the 80s. It was World Cup. So it's very long events. I mean, I have to say, by modern standards, when you just look at the events, I mean, we played 3.5 weeks in Reykjavik, 17 rounds. And then we had a PCA, or it was it's most classical, but it's what's most remembered is Rapid Intel Grand Prix, and Grand Chess Tour is it's my attempt to combine all the accomplishments and failures of the past and just come up with some product that could have a life of its own. And it started it's a very modest scale. So it's 3 tournaments. But I think the idea was right. And when you have the right idea and the right moment, so you always find, extra support. Mm-hmm. So, and of course, the support from St. Louis, from Rex and his team is indispensable. But it was very important to find, just the second leg on the other side of Atlantic, and it came up. So that's just and I believe that it's embedded in global chess structure. And while tournaments come and go, I think that's one of the very strong. It's a very strong foundation, because again, idea is right, and it's. I would like to see it expanded, because as people keep asking about other continents. The problem is, the calendar is so packed, and we just have to balance. So this is I also think that it's probably we have to go back to the idea that we had one or two, I'm not sure. Even in London, this is the final, the four top players.
It was in 2018?
In 2019.
And 2019.
The 2 years, yes. So this is. I think it's more exciting. So they do it in at the end of the year. So 4 players, the semifinals, finals. So, but again, the problem is, it's the calendar. I'm not here just to add to the criticism of FIDE, but I think the world of chess could benefit from better organization.
And you mentioned, and I've heard you say this quite a few times in your interview, about this stable rock, the foundation necessary to expand everything. And St. Louis has been at the forefront of that as well. How do you see the influence that Rex and his support, the building up of the St. Louis Chess Club and the St. Louis ecosystem has helped American chess, but also global chess as a whole?
You answered the question. I don't know what to add. This again. You need the rock solid foundation. So that's what happened. So this is the game of chess. It was like we had a ship thrown into open sea, and and all of a sudden we have a harbor. So and St. Louis became the place where I said it. I always reminded me of the Soviet days. I mean, in terms of respect to the game of chess. Again, this is this St. Louis experience elevated the prestige of the game to the level it belonged to, and that because we had this anchor. So we could actually find other places. So that's why it's always easy to add to solid foundation. And also, I could say that the fact that we succeeded with Kasparov Chess Foundation in America. So again, thanks to both Rex but also other influential donors who were very generous in offering us support. So it helped to expand our activities on other continents. So as this is now, we have just adding more activities in Europe. So though we still have again, it's very very rock solid foundation in America, and there's certain world changes rapidly, but there's certain things that are just in my calendar. They're embedded in calendar. It's the winter session in New York and summer session in St. Louis, and I lost count. I don't know how many years. For so many years we keep doing that, and we have younger players. So that's why last time I played Singapore Cup, just part of the tournament, half of the tournament for the students that came to the
KCF, yeah, and you actually have a new project, the KCF Academy.
We just again, it's very important to actually to make it digital. So that's why I guess this is to extend the reach. So and we do it in Europe. So between Croatia and Slovenia. So that's again it's my home side of the world for me now. In Europe, and it's very important that we will have we will use modern technology to reach out large groups